Welcome. I'm Lindsay Bridges from Charlotte Center for Mindfulness, and I'm glad to be practicing with you today. Sorry for being a bit late on this Thursday for this Thursday meditation. This week in our community drop-in group, we looked at something called feeling tones. That is this part of our brain. We have contact with some sense object, doesn't really matter what it is, a smell, a sound, an emotion, the temperature of the room, a thought, a memory, something arises in our consciousness, and there is a part of our brain at an unconscious level that almost immediately makes an assessment. Is it safe? Is it not safe? Like it? Don't like it? Good? Bad? Puts it into kind of one of these. There's a way that Buddhist psychology. Sorry, I'm getting cut off here by YouTube. There's a way that Buddhist psychology calls this feeling tones and names three main categories that the brain puts it in: pleasant, unpleasant, neither really pleasant nor unpleasant. To be able to break down what's going on in a moment into those three categories, into what unconsciously we're doing, that's a huge help to navigating our nervous systems in the midst of challenging moments. If the brain is putting it in a category of unpleasant and we aren't catching that, then at some level there is some sort of reactivity to try to get away from it or to try to fight it. If we can catch that we're doing that, then we open up this third possibility to be able to stay with it and choose our response, as opposed to the knee-jerk reactivity, one way or the other. What I want to name is that's also really helpful for the pleasant. If we don't catch that the brain is chunking it into category pleasant, we can miss our reactivity to that too. With pleasant, the reactivity tends to be, ooh, I want more. I need more of this. And there's a way we can take a very lovely moment and lose it by trying to grasp onto it. An example that's often given is noticing a beautiful sunset and having this moment of a pure awareness of the beauty of the sunset. And then think, oh, maybe I should take a picture of it. Oh, I need to FaceTime my friends so they can see it too. Oh, I need to, and whatever that is, to try to grab on and hold that. We've actually left the sunset, and instead we are lost in some way of trying to cling to the moment. There's a lovely short four-liner from William Blake that I think speaks to the freedom in noticing pleasant and letting it be incredibly well. He says, "He who binds himself to a joy doth the winged life destroy. But he who kisses the joy as it flies lives in eternity's sunrise." So let's do a very short practice with bringing a lot of curiosity. What the brain, the mind is contacting in any given moment, and being curious. Pleasant, unpleasant, neither pleasant nor unpleasant. If you can feel out which way it's being assessed in your brain, then see what it's like to just stay there without either that aversion of needing to fight the moment or get away from the moment, or pleasant, trying to hold on to it and make more. So let's practice. Take a moment to settle into the body. Wherever you're sitting, seat, cushion, bench, chair, really allow yourself to feel into the stability of the lower body, connection to the earth, sense of gravity holding you here. From this seat of connectivity, allowing an awareness of the spine growing long, the head reaching up towards the sky. Bringing the awareness to the breath. You want to take 3 nice deep in and out breaths. This means to bring yourself fully here. This body, this breath, this moment now. And what's it like to open up with curiosity to the flow of this moment now? Whatever's arising. Maybe it's sound, something in the visual field, body sensation, thought, memory, emotion. Kind of this ever-changing flow of experience in the moment now. Whatever's here for you, is it like to open up a question, curiosity, not something to overthink, but just open the question. What's the assessment of it in the body? Pleasant? Unpleasant? Maybe not really either. Whatever you're noticing, what's it like to give space to allow it to simply be? Notice the moment arises and passes away. Sometimes we feel stuck, that nothing's changing, but in reality, there is nothing static in our body, mind's heart. We are a flow process. Really open a lot of curiosity to where is the change, the flow, if you're feeling stuck. And what's the feeling tone? Is there room for validation, acknowledgement, a feeling tone without needing to change anything? Just offering a breath in and out to this moment now, just as it is. When the mind does get snagged, that's an interesting place to work with the same process. First, there's the acknowledgement, kind of calm down that rabbit hole, whatever it is. And what's it like to be curious? Reel it back. Huh, what was the trigger, the opening event? And how was that trigger assessed? Pleasant, unpleasant? Maybe not really either one of them. And again, whatever you're noticing, what is it like to let the practice be compassionate tuning to what's here with care and some wisdom, as opposed to needing to get away from, fight with, or clinging on. Simple ventilation with breath, acknowledgement, validation, and allowing whatever's here to rise and pass away. From Frederick Buechner, listen to your life. See it for the fathomless mystery that it is, and the boredom and pain of it no less than the excitement and gladness. Touch, taste, smell your way to the holy and hidden heart of it. Because in the last analysis, all moments are key moments, and life itself is grace. Thank you, and lovely practicing with you.